Hey guys, HBV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty interesting things to go over. A brand new Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase has been announced for tomorrow. We have some new Pokemon events and announcements to take a look at, and as well as that, a pretty big Pokemon Legends EA rumor has also dropped. There's a lot of things to talk about today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, we have a new event for Pokemon Cafe Remix. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Cafe Remix event has been officially announced. This adds Inkay into the game, which runs from the 1st of August, which is this Friday, 2025. So, that is the Pokemon Cafe Remix event. Moving on, we have a new Pokemon Sleep event to take a look at. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Sleep Super Skill Week, which is quite difficult to say, event has been announced. It runs from the 11th of August through to the 18th of August. It adds Toxel and Toxtricity into the game, so you can get the different variations of Toxtricity, and then of course Toxel is in the game as well. Moving on, we also have an update for Pokemon Go. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Pass August has been officially announced. It offers a variety of rewards, culminating in a Moltres encounter. So that is the August pass. And then as well as that, we have the new Pokemon TCG Pocket set, which is also now available today. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon TCG Pocket Wisdom of Sea and Sky set is now available. The immersive cards do have a little bit of a different picture than you're expecting though, because of all the tracing situation that went on. So they are going to add that new artwork soon. I pulled the immersive Ho-Oh today and it just doesn't look great. It literally is just writing. It doesn't actually have a picture of Ho-Oh. But either way, that's the TCG Pocket announcement. And then also, speaking of the TCG, we have two brand new gold cards which have been revealed for the new Mega Evolution set. This is a new rarity that is going to be in the Mega Evolution set that comes out in September, I do believe. So a new rarity is coming in the Mega Evolution set. Mega Ultra Rare cards have been revealed and they are gold. So we have Mega Gardevoir, and then we also have Mega Lucario. I don't even know why they've put these in the set. It's already difficult enough to get Pokemon cards, but cards like this being introduced is just going to make the situation even worse because the stock's going to be more scalped. It's just going to be a situation that is not fun for anybody involved. But either way, those are all of the Pokemon events and announcements. Moving on, we finally got our Nintendo Direct announcement. Unfortunately, it's a partner showcase, which nobody was really expecting. We did think we were going to get some sort of Nintendo Direct this week. Like I say, we've been talking about it for days and days and days now. But the fact that it's a partner showcase means that there's probably not going to be any Pokemon. There's not going to be like a big sort of first party reveal at the end like Mario or Animal Crossing or anything like that. It's a massive shame, really. I don't really know why they've gone this route, because I think most of the third-party games that they're going to be revealing in this Nintendo Direct are already out, so it's not really going to be that exciting. Whereas there's only like two big first-party games on the Switch 2 right now, which is DK Bonanza and then also Mario Kart World. So they need more first-party titles, otherwise people just aren't going to be bothered about the Nintendo Switch 2. They can't expect Pokemon Legends EA to carry the Switch 2 into next year. I mean, there's games like Metroid Prime 4, which still also just not even had a release date. And it's just been that ESRB thing. It's just been rated. And that's usually because the release is imminent. And we just don't even have a release date for it. It just makes absolutely no sense that they've gone with this. But either way, Nintendo of America tweeted out saying, join us for a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase tomorrow, July the 31st at 6 a.m. PT. Tune in for roughly 25 minutes of information on upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch games from our publishing partners. So this is a little bit more information given to us from Hidden Power, saying a Nintendo Partner Direct has been announced for tomorrow. This type of Direct focuses on third-party games and developers, so there is little to no chance that there will be anything Pokemon related in this Direct. Not just Pokemon though, you've got Animal Crossing, Mario, Kirby, Metroid, like none of that is going to be in this Direct. I also wanted to take a look at this as well from VGC, because they've posted a little bit of information about it as well. They say the next Nintendo Direct is a partner showcase coming tomorrow. So the broadcast will mainly focus on upcoming third-party Switch and Switch 2 games. So Nintendo has announced that its next Nintendo Direct presentation will take place tomorrow and will be a partner showcase. Nintendo says the Direct will feature roughly 25 minutes of information on upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch games from Nintendo's publishing partners, yada yada yada. Given the focus on third-party games, it's unlikely that Thursday's Direct will feature major new first-party game announcements or release dates for those previously revealed. So, like Metroid and stuff like that. The next Switch 2 game set to be published by Nintendo is Dragon Drive, which releases on the 14th of August. Not necessarily a game that a lot of people are excited about. A Nintendo Switch 2 Edition update for Kirby and the Forgotten Land is also set to release on the 28th of August. These will be followed by Pokémon Legends ZA on the 16th of October, which releases on both the Switch and the Switch 2. Legends ZA isn't a Switch 2 game though, it's just getting the enhancement update. It's not a first-party Nintendo Switch 2 game. Nintendo will also be releasing Kirby Air Riders and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond this year, but yet to announce the release dates for either of those titles. The only first-party games currently known to be in development for Switch 2 are Splatoon Raiders, should I say, which was announced last month, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, which is currently set to release in late 2025 or early 2026. So the third-party games already announced for the Switch 2 and with known release dates include Madden NFL 26, which will be on the 14th of August, Star Wars Outlaw on the 4th of September, Damon Times Machina Titanic Sion, which is 5th of September, NBA 2K26, which is the 5th of September, EA Sports FC 26, which is the 26th of September, Final Fantasy Tactics, Borderlands 4, Little Nightmares, stuff like that. But the games that have been announced but don't have a release date, so these are likely to be revealed in tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. You got the Duskbloods, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, Sonic Racing, Crosswords, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, Hades 2, Marvel Comic Invasion, Disgaea 7 Complete, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, 2 Point Museum, and Hollow Knight Silksong. So if you're a fan of Silksong, good chance you're going to get something about that tomorrow. But yeah, all of these games are very likely to be revealed in tomorrow's partner showcase, just seemingly because it's about third-party games. We also have Stealth talking about this as well with their predictions, and they usually kind of bang on with these kind of predictions as well. And they say Nintendo Direct predictions for Professor Layton, New World of Steam, Tales of Remaster, Persona 3 Reload, Metaphor ReFantasio, Assassin's Creed Mirage / Shadows, Microsoft Games, Final Fantasy VII Remake release date +1 to Square Enix reveals, Digimon Story Time Stranger, Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, and then something from Capcom. Again, the other thing about this is, you know, like Pokemon Colosseum and stuff, we were expecting Colosseum to get revealed at this Nintendo Direct, but now it's a partner showcase. I'm not too sure. Obviously, Pokemon Colosseum wasn't made by Game Freak, it was made by Genius Sonority or something like that. So that is technically third party, but at the end of the day, it's for the Nintendo Switch Online. So I don't know. I'm not going into this expecting anything crazy. Like, I'm not expecting any Pokemon at all, and you shouldn't either, because it's going over third-party games. Pokemon is not a third-party game, so we'll have to see what happens there. But either way, we did finally get this Nintendo Direct, but it's unfortunately a partner showcase. So I don't know when the big Nintendo Direct is going to be. Probably September. So August is going to be kind of, well, not, it's going to be dry for like Nintendo as a whole, but for Pokemon it's not, because we have the demo at Gamescom, we have Worlds, like, we're fine. It's the rest of Nintendo where it's just a little bit of a drought. But either way, those are the kind of Nintendo Direct partner showcase updates for tomorrow. We will be streaming it as well still. Hopefully we get something cool, but yeah, not going into it thinking anything crazy is going to get revealed. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a new rumor to go over regarding Pokemon Legends ZA. This is quite a big rumor as well. This was posted on the 28th of July. It's titled Legends ZA Information. It was posted by Anonymous. This was on 4chan, so as always, take it with a big old grain of salt. But let's see what they are saying apparently about Pokemon Legends ZA. So, gonna get straight to the point here. I've got a build of Pokemon Legends ZA dated for the 17th of July 2025, so 8 days before the last presents. I finished looking through it and I'm here to share my findings that weren't already known / corrections from the last leakers, as well as new additions now present in the build other leakers data mined, since I suspect they were using an earlier version. So this person has somehow got their hands on a more recent build of Pokemon Legends ZA, and there are differences to the build that we got from the Terra League. That's basically what they're saying here. So a few more side quests were added, nothing big at all, and they don't even reward anything that good. The most notable thing is Diantha and Malva, no other returning characters that haven't already been leaked. I think Diantha was already leaked to be returning anyway, so there's nothing crazy there. It says Volcanion was added to the game. I'm unsure how to obtain it at this point, but I heavily suspect, like Legends Arceus, you need to have saved data for other games. But it is in the game, so you can transfer it in from home. I mean, with the mythicals in Pokemon Legends Arceus, you got them they were just in the game. I think the only thing that you really got in regards to save data was in BDSP, and that allowed you to get Arceus in that game. I don't think there was any save data additions for Pokemon Legends Arceus, if I remember correctly. I can't think off the top of my head, but they were all kind of quests and stuff to get like Manaphy, Fion, Darkrai, Shaman, stuff like that. It wasn't for having save data in a different game. They were just quests already incorporated into the game. So I assume that'll be similar for Volcanion and Pokemon like that, the mythicals for Generation 6. It then goes on to say Mega Latios, Mega Latias, Mewtwo X, Mewtwo Y, and Rayquaza were added, but I don't think they're available in-game. You have to transfer them in. No sight of the Primals. So Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, not apparently in the game, but the other Mega Evolution legendaries are. So the Latis, Mewtwo, and Rayquaza all in the game, apparently. Then goes on to say Mega Zeraora is not in the game, however references of it are in the code, suggesting it will be a mystery gift. I still think Mega Zeraora is going to have something to do with champions, to be fair. Like, Zeraora, we know is getting a Mega Evolution, and it's going to be present in the anime, which is why it's called, like, Mega Voltage and stuff. But it might be in, like, some sort of free update or DLC pack or something like that, or maybe just a mystery gift for Pokemon Legends ZA. We do know that mystery gifts are going to be in Pokemon Legends ZA. There's this whole thing with like link play and stuff that we'll cover in a later video, which I really want to get into because that's quite an interesting topic. But yeah, it'll be interesting what kind of avenue we take to get Mega Zeraora, because I assume it's going to be available in the game at some point. It says minor design tweaks to a few Mega Evolutions, very small, but Feraligatr got a random small spike on its back, barely noticeable. Barbaracle, it gets 3 extra arms. Meganium got a little taller. Starmie got the most drastic change. Its legs are even longer. The other appendages are slightly longer as well. It Naruto runs. I really wish I was joking. I mean, if you had the Terra Leak like this, you surely would just like post an image with it. Like, the image that they posted isn't anything to do with the game, really. But if you had all this accessible at your feet, you would just drop one image of it just to show, yes, I do actually have this information, because it's very easy just to screenshot the game and just be like, look, this is the game, I'm not lying, you can see it from this image. So yeah, I mean, that's what gives me a massive red flag, not even taking into account the actual rumor itself, but the fact that they're saying that they've got a Terra Leak early, like a later build of it, but they're not uploading an image, it's just a little bit sus. Then goes on to say 2 items are in the game, but they are unattainable and unused. So there's the Life Twig and the Death Scale. These are definitely related to Xerneas and Yveltal. Sycamore gives the Kanto starters, so Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. This isn't new information, we knew about that anyway. Kalos are found in the wild, very, very likely to be the situation. And Hoenn are separate gifts from Mabel for certain Pokedex milestones. So that does sound quite legit, but the thing is, because this is a single player game and we're not expecting like a ton of online, every single Pokemon's going to be available in the wild regardless. Just like they were in Pokemon Legends Arceus, like the starters for Legends Arceus were available in the wild, the Generation 4 starters like Chimchar, Turtwig, Piplup, they were all available. So we're expecting every single one, so Hoenn, Kanto, and Kalos starters all to be available. Like, maybe you have to complete the game first to get them, or something like that, but there will be a way to get all of them. I mean, trading should be in the game, but at the same time, trading was in Legends Arceus, and they were still all in the game regardless. Then goes on to say, Vinny is rank L in the ZA Royale. Previous leaker said rank M, but was mistaken, but close. And then as well as that, 2 brand new Mega Evolutions are present that weren't mentioned before, Chloritza and Ledian. Clarissa and Ledian, I think, are two Pokemon that definitely I could see getting Mega Evolutions. I think Ledian is a Pokemon that needs something like that because it's just very under par. I really like Ledian. I think it's a really cool design, but it does need some sort of Mega Evolution to just kind of sort it out a little bit. Clarissa is another Pokemon as well that I could really see benefiting from a Mega Evolution as well. I think those are two pretty cool options. And we remember there are like 4 or 5 new Mega Evolutions that have not been leaked. So yeah, they could get announced in, you know, any kind of trailer or anything like that. They could get announced at Worlds next month. They could be in the demo, highly unlikely, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, that's the latest rumor for Pokemon Legends EA. You can choose to believe it or not. I'm not believing it. I just think that if they did actually have access to all this information, they would just post like one image with it, just so it looks, so they can just obviously back up what they're saying. Either way, let me know your thoughts on this. That's going to be everything for today's video, though. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. It does really help out the video, the channel, all that stuff. Like I say, leave a comment about that rumor. Leave a comment about the partner showcase. Like I say, I'll be streaming it tomorrow, but I'm not expecting it to be anything crazy. And then also, what are your thoughts on everything else that we covered in today's video, all the events and the announcements from various different miscellaneous Pokemon games. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.